ya vene nateka kotinga mapema abuntu chukutwara mugeni igase studio romorai kiruge kigumo chumo tekari radio Vuna 102.0 FM kaba standby kigema kiraboigo nkogotingo gendre gutubati kukase mitandao yetu yonsi swali sinsemeli ya TikTok Vuna radio Vuna nsemeli ya Facebook YouTube pale sigendre gutubati se mitandao yetu yonsi Vuna radio Vuna liyo kera tugende tugusanga subamo ndoke the boss lady nyura tugende tugusanga somurubiri bomokia numukia usinga kerogende tukorumukio gusubwate tumukio bene somuga subono wetra 0785102102 1020704102 kama kawaida keroboigo okumanyanga mugeni kirase studio senchira ya bene keratugo kunyara kwa tugusanga amu nere asoboikeranu kwanza kabisa ngogotinga karibu sana omurai ase studio aseritukeriga elia rero.
Asante sana Madam Salome.
Kwa niaba ya msikilizaji wa Sasenge nchoyo mutegereri sikalia ulipoigo gendete gutubwatia se mitandao yetu yonsi alia wetra www.radiovuna.co.ke sensemelia Facebook kabisa ulio tegete kumanyanga ki murai yako rekana bantu mpale mwete twanti tuweka turaroranga kai kine kingo genda na kiri ni kiruge kia kubulia tuko pale na buko nyara kwa kugusoncha boigo unyare kwa gukomorego nko wote karibu sana kwa niaba ya mutegereri uli sikalia erietali ya undiririeri na ndenkiruge kigo kunyara kwa kubolia kero toko gendra gusanga sobwa karibu sana.
Asante sana na ndeli yakabere diangere limbia muno njasa mali thanguru ku Elijah elindekeraso ndomo menyo busongo gaiga busonga no na menye myake menge na indekero kundani ni ya busongo gani kia kisi centro singe janaro dira kapsinjire busongo gaiga yaito na town yetu ya busongo ebintu mbire bingi bitarakora because some of us we have grown here twarorere ebintu bwanta koruchi town chinde twachire ko liria se county yetu ya busongo twanyore pardon nere magega ke ebintu mbire bitarakora but despite that na batu wa appreciate le babeire kurmaega batemire gukora 1 2 3 so ngate neganga yaito bono as a new generation tochitho we take all from them singe twa kire twa experience twachire school twa so mi twa role nge bintu bindi bya kurusiko wetha so I think those gaps twa rani kurusiko na kito twa kanyona libaga abantu ba bosongo yaito ba kisendro ba wanje batelibaga we are going to take a step to make bosongo yaito na ndwebe etauni enene na at some point is my wish nanya konyalekana in 10 years coming kisi the Beneri city yeah
kwa tebra buka mguso kwa tebrenga bato elibaga timetinga babo igukwanira nimbara byaba
njobora ibwane iganga yanene neli twale korana abantu the bora ibwane njibweka ngora nakina twalire timu y'abantu abange I'm doing consultation n'abantu so the abantu bang ideas chithoji kokolera abantu babo because they thought twaro bora iboko ba inclusive yeah uli thokara mangana public participation like for example ono nyara wose drainage ya korosiku that there wose mwembe bora kwa nyana the public abantu la ko mwembe they have not been consulted but they want ki ngaya maja abo natho wetha kuchi kwarore kwa nyara wose light sinjire ga gachibegire chinde the korora public basente akona kiwa the abantu bathe wangi ga no musunto go jobera usana abantu bago chabona lebintu this way we are supposed to do this and this that's one thing the tokorubura ibora mona abantu tobusha mona bandamo because abantu abambara bakora mbara bamanyete esibakurungi go bago etera abanya mente usenyanjo for example tingo nyara kumanya mundu oli mwembe ngiago etera unless mundu oli mwembe nero manyete ngiago etera day in day out that's one that we are inclusive leadership y'abantu babosongo n'abantu bakisi centro toise ko musama lyoka nalitoka koleki nalitora change town yetu ya bosongo yeah
timetinga ndocenga lieta liao CPA Elijah kiraso timetinga CPA abigutoka na marieta abandi kurumusia igoro seti umetohoa urusti wasoro seti nuguta koyakora lieta timeti what is the meaning of CPA
CPA is a professional course mundu wakora asamangana accounts kero wakora accounts as a degree na bakanda wakora professional course ya certified public accountants that's what I measured in to bring back history and nona somete bosonga nona somenge Kisi University and nona kora CPA na bosongo kwa bado KCA so injo mabano bonge na vere bosonga na ne liete ilikuwa kwa maiga CPA no lirete kwa hapo
ya tu amanya na bego toka CPA is just a name,
sure.
It could be a name,
yeah.
Or say AKA,
yes.
Lakini mbuya kigimba timetinga se kerato nteke tokenda se mangana maya sage kanyechire bosu inki keki agerete usekiringa kia onkere keki ku kirete kubolia kirugo kyobo MCA labda kwa belero aino mumenyi ya una gwateba lakini tuchite kwatenga kitigambori no anu ikirugo kiao ukatebanga MCA
umethoke mostly no ngotera ngitana banta bange tauni gaiga naenda banta bange baba sana bana etauni mageme I know business people bange sana ni maitenyo mama mboga bange abo bagatone chinyenyo mwembe kwetha they are my good friends, we usually interact. Youth simbale tu akina na barabu tu asoma na babu, we interact a lot. Nime jandeli ba ko raise those issues ba ko raise njirije aba sorted by the county government. Kwalre ainde bono muntu uranyara ku boost those agendas, you cannot boost agendas kurusiko pakoto kali ase mangana ko gamberu county eyo county assembly so the other those issues chirikuwa nyote kurwa saba ndo na chirikuwa etheire na jira kale kanjira bono okay ndabona the news no bujumbe so senator kwalre me for example, but that one may not impact the directory omuntu kisi town yeah
ngoge kairero gatebanga
ngatebe keroge kyobo MCA Gathura nyolose town ito because nago thinga kinimbo the vision ya town ite city kwalre so kero ndata gutira kero chigoro onyore na account ito ya correct ya do status shingia so you can push for the national government they correct with that status city kwalre so mpaka to jage the foundations the basics chokolo si account bono tora mangana drainage tora mangana sewerage tulilia mangana street light tulilia mangana abantu biashara kiyo cleanliness yao koruna kichipara chikolo sikuti chiri within a town so I think I to again that status as a ward because some the kisi centro nere get pasi e county ya Songo ekero kisi town yaro sikutu status chichibwanda kutoka na town chinde I think it can open up a way nyoni investors ya banga bakalike bache town of course we can talk about the investors what the way they usually complain but renda ka to sira condition environment na bego attract those investors bakalike bacho mujito bosongo yeah
bya kabisa kerondo chegande kitugenda samangana amaya senchira yubengisa nemo chebono mogaso kisha baadaye tukirane gatugende gusangamo nere CPA Elijah oyo boyiko kubulikirwa kurwa MCA Kisi Central Ward anyariko bakago twararanda kidogo usanyariko bakago tutabinga inkikiria how was Kisi Central ward gusa how was it shaped a vision yae kurira kubulikirwa gikege gumoncho motegereri ka standby to basako genda tambe genda kutubwati gukaseme tandao yaito yonse ndoke the boss lady mangana mayago tochira senchira yubwenge sana nemo chinsa echia bono mogaso
Vuna FM 102.0 Radio Talk. Vuna FM. Vuna Neke minero.
Ayana mangana maya asenjera yowe.
Chiragire chinsa hisana na moche bono mubasomo nchomo tegereri gugu kwani ana okoliganisa mangana majia so bwengeli taliane Joseph Obuoge Umurai benso muska William Samuel to bisabire bembe bolindi meyense ko unya ko bwati amabarata na ko babeka biara abako mocho turwane botoreru bwe mesangerera kana enga kidisi ya abesi obosori we serikali tarawe mukali gatambokero abaturwane tyo mulembe ulkalao uruto tebere gunsi mbe mukali we gatambokere gatinde kulengana ne richeko murai benso ni ga negativo na onyo goturwane ko mulembe tukuli gokorwa kenya nebe nenga kengongo obona yere ochinsa chirine segi obona Sudan Sisi ni jamii moja So there is nothing that can divide us. Otebiro mokonyi bomorai wense Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki. Kagosuro no yokabero mokonyi bomorai wense Geoffrey Rigathi Gachagua. Kagoteba Professor. There, you're right. Nengento yoka umorai wense muske William Samuel Ruto arairane abisi nenga kekura koro Mount Kenya erabagekane ashawana Kindiki barorekanire gochaga koligenchera yokoleto bomo Mount Kenya Kindiki gakobokulira bagwatani baye koro Mount Kenya gwetanga komosagane masemo Gachagua ashawanerega komwaligania nka Kindiki ngaki ararore onolirege susuro korwa somorai wense nabo botani baye Ayuna Sobwenge, Eritreane Joseph Obwoge.
Oyonoro mwelio wamangana maya asenjira yowe.
Vuna FM. Vuna Vuna FM. Vuna Vuna FM. Ase bibinde bia. Vuna FM. Asambatera mayai. 102.0. Asambaranga mayai. To sese niwe kerengaki. Abararia baya. Novo semi ujana mangana maya. 102.0 FM. Vuna FM Togusia. Toguna ekeminero.
Ekebungo kilituko kurwa Radio Vuna.
Abarumi komna ibere kibungu kia egetangani gakiba minto na abasoroire mono asama aberanya sae murwe mibere ya ino ebeke ngwansokere moyo egechenu ekiranyare gwancho na nyasaye abarumi komna ibere kibungu kia egetangani gakiba minto na abasoroire mono asama aberanya sae murwe mibere ya ino ebeke ngwansokere moyo egechenu ekiranyare gwancho na nyasaye nakyo ogosasima kwa ino wekene
Ekio na kibungo kilituko kurwa Radio Vuna. Ndetali ora nyoro wansuko tatika kwa Radio Vuna.
The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio.
Radio Vuna 102.0 FM.
Korwa Galilaya omochobo songo county ya Kisii goika county ya Nyamira. Radio Vuna 102.0 FM tosesenigwe kera engake.
Kisii Town, Ogembo, Tabaka, Sumika, Ramasha. Kisii County, Nigetegerete. Radio Vuna 102.0 toseseniwe kera engaki. Nyamira, Kibirigo, Ikonge, Gigoma, Manga, Nyansionko. Nyamira County, Nigetegerete. Radio Vuna 102.0 toseseniwe kera engaki.
Radio Vuna.
Radio Vuna.
Mintomwe bitinge. Litukulira nchirire. Likwayirira. Likuminyoka. Umutinyo gatano na gatatu umwaka wa 2026. Igiturikiye basacha. Men's Conference.
Ile ajenu musacha. Twakwareganire oje tusangamo asomuriko bene Men's Conference. Asetura nywale libagali okwanira amakongu tugwetera buna basacha okwagachana chinkoro konyora obosemya bwa bene kurwa asabamanye nabo igo konyora esegeto yobogima erine libagali ogwesomya kobweni gwake birengerelyo kokina kemoikana bo yokwagachwa buna omusacha bwekene ebesajo kwelikya nechishiringi chimisano choka akana gwetera epepi number 552800 account number nigere 103 enekirieta Radio Vuna tobaisa ko saliba keli ngencho lyogo chencha obogima bwaho
umutinyo gatano na gatatu umwaka wa 2026
Erike mapema Radio Vuna toseseni wekera engaki.
Shukrani msikilizaji kwa kuendelea kusikiliza Radio Vuna 102.0 FM. Tunadhamini ubora na ili kuboresha zaidi vipindi vyetu tunahitaji maoni yako. Kama unayo maoni, malalamishi, maswali au pongezi, tujuze kupitia barua pepe info@radiovuna.co.ke. Piga simu 0703 102 102 au 0705 102 102 ama tutembelee katika ofisi zetu Galilaya, Mwembe University Way off Kisii Kilgoris Road. Asante sana msikilizaji. Radio Vuna tosesenigwe kera engake.
Toseseni wa motwenzi tokuneke minero.
Nyamira, Kibirigo, Ikonge, Gigoma, Manga, Nyansionko. Nyamira County, Niger Tigirete. Radio Vuna 102.0 toseseniwe kira engaki.
Kiro chia butukiri kianda stage kaisonne mochinso chibono mugaso ime Radio Vuna 102.0 FM kranko tenende karibu se chinga kichinde gusase ntunde ya gatatu kigima kirato ganeta gusangamo nere omuraya se studio kubuli kirgo kibMCA ase ward ya Kisii Central nere CPA yogendeta gutomanyanga andake eke renga kia egyo kubuli kiroge kinkirike nande nari ya gutunyara kopaka gukorera abantu baye. Karibu sana.
Asante.
Karibu sana tuatigiralia ndake inkikeria kwanza litangani kwate banga kwa menyire busonga wasomire busonga na ande no menyete bado
kabisa
rero urekere usengo twarekerengeri kuburia ekirugo kyo MCA timaitinga busonge how has it shaped you was maybe in sachinde nabe kutoka ngade those challenges warorire irirenga bono kwatebirenga gwikamburi kiroge keiga ligerenchigo koragento keke kiritugo chakiranga ngakia yako. I don't know what is to shape how has it shaped you busongeye iyo iliyo mana goswalia sensemeliende yemechande likwarorire kabisa iyo kuchikana kwa bakugukora
busonga sa town by the way usesa ndeba busonge nyene it has shaped me in so many ways because busongo no ya naso mirgo dira paka na ikire mnandega busonge ya open opportunities na manyira abantu abange ndayo cha kumanya then I've created so many friends and na interacted na abantu abange busonge. Apart from that busongo ya shaped in a way na chakire kuligiria mangana in a different way nchira maybe etauni bwanda kwa because through that I've gone to some 1 to 3 towns can I into these towns I've seen what they are doing na roting kiba kalti na roting kigenda thoro that one has come to impact me korengelinga ki busongo there why is serving these cups quality. So oko manyikwane bosobo manyibwane bwa mangana maybe administration na mangana yo tumeke bwechi bya sana mangana yo kinie town na mangana yo kala mangana investment. I think if it were not for this town area ngethe chisemi tinale goja kumanya kwikira hiyo. So I'm so grateful to this town ya Busongo na ene kinyu withana ya nyaleka na give back to the community because it is true Busongo nero yagelire maybe na girasi na girega. Yeah, that is why mbwathe kiriana na Busongo deserves better. Yeah,
ihonda ke ngaki ngaki Busongo iga yakubwatani abo it has given you a connection gochia se ward ya Kisii Central ya nekiringa ndake vision yao yankyo ya change nonye jalinge bagotebanga vision 2030 timetinga vision ya onere gochia se ward ya Kisii Central.
A vision ya nese ward ya Kisii Central, I want to give it 10 years. 10 years I have a vision na Kisii Central yanyalkana eba modern town. You're attracted because I think I said before na tuwento kie Busongo itebe city status. Yeah, I'm sure you have gone to Kisumu, wachire Nakuru, wachire Mombasa, Nairobi, quarter out the city or shore parades. Quarter one Busongo ito neba ya beire na ya beire ya kinire ntuwata mangana yani ile konyo kwa range stage ito na mangana usingira nyumba cyagachire na mangana eji pahara ejire ni between town ni jire wechi mashinani malime na mangana drainage because uiso weta iruka mwember gorogaiga nabanya bosene ebibugethe ya maje yathika riko besono mwako mugimanya guthicho maje nanya gweta njira abura ni kwanyora the surroundings abantu bari batagwathia maje kwarore kwanya bosene siwe jiyoka yathikire yathio almost months kwarore yet to the count officers don't know about green army bago with that bago side magim but they don't do what be ko rabin interview one was nyunga ganga ya bene because as a city kobe city e bwa to monguso that's me obo kwerendo obo sai obo kwarire kero sai bwa beiro ra se town ye onyora bangina mna ba iroka bangina mbaga baito bago le biashara une town loro gaiga na bakonyora bangina aba mbale mbatha go rutu ibanda bya bakuru mathe bakaruguru bakathe kunne town ngo bero open tbos byagacho until now mbanya kumanya efedi aboneleli kwarire taso na othe ngi operai boli bwa the involvement ko ni for abantu ngumanya olengi obakora abantu bamanya una abone bathagulire ibanda byabo lakini they cannot tell you ndi bacha kobekeru osendi bacha ko expanded when they don't even know kwarire ndubo to timelines ekra nyana ko mogoro si budget thima kwa timelines kera bwa timelines atanga ki kukaranga gethe ngokora toli 1 2 3 ndo this proposal eko ba implemented igana kwarire rekora kanyara abantu ebintu mune bikolire abantu batu stranded batamanye dina ndibone binde bacha korosaliwo it pains a lot nyana bangina abaito ba ko biashara they get a lot of harassment koras these county officers kwarire kwanya even the most recent thing mwe ndo bwana ko twaro mujuito obo musike osiku twara maskani nyone investors batwara mo ebo gojoro I think remember the recent thing that happened obo chabo bwa to se duka yo monto gabo Busongo kwarire those are the things you ko impact twatanga ki why is this problem happening kwarire kwa bole sita our people has the problem with the leadership that has a problem kwaja kwanya ki the leadership is the one that has a problem. That's why mondo dangi onenge ndokeroro because you cannot be arguing kurusika we cannot be making noise kurusika we can't be in the table living the way discussed kwarire kwanya ndo dangi aya ndo the town ni tebe 1 2 3 this division to what just town this division to what just county either kwarire so the ekere bin the byo bush kwa manga gito I bush ribege at certain stage kwarire unlike bono umade doromo something we don't know what will happen next ndo anyala na mangana ya macha korosiwo county government ya sogeti budget ikabika nyara busenaga ga street gethega busenaga ko gethega abikira machine tap kwarire those what are lasted for like a month and chakora kichikalima kwarire one month naro go boli ngia macha abikiro ga maybe for example ngokonyere the surrounding
okay ngoche turabwanda ke kirogo chikonyara kava ko address part of the things gosenchire ke chigo kunyara kava gocha kwene kiaye bia rekan unana andake those are part of the challenges andako roche chiriasi ward ya Kisii Central urachi kunyara kava go kwene kinga aye gwachi kolere gento keke wachi kerwa soire kirogo urachi kunyara kava go kwene kinga kwachi rosiri I believe Taliri Tangani, is it the first time you're vying for this seat?
I think this is the first time, yeah.
It is the first, lakini we're talking Taliri Tangani ya Kobo
But
Murai.
I've been, I've been involved in social leadership position in Kurmai Hoja.
Wano, nabiku tukanga, yes, kwa vera soburai, kwa time tinga mbarabia, who are these your role models, abova asoburai?
Okay, there is a number of guys we usually take notes from. About to inspire in a way. There is a guy yukoruku Irungu Kangata. It was an MCA Muranga. A colleague as yaringi marvelous. Bakacha mobeka kabomo jumbe Kiaru bona iga is the governor. And he's doing marvelous. Because sikara jake tukuru sikara jake to as an MCA na set the foundations. Warare. Waranga bako gona ki even our governors bako gana Muranga wachokola benchmarking. Why? Because someone will set the structure and don't demonstrate the leadership. Those are the guys we usually copy from. There is a guy called Nyoro. Yeah? The likes of Babo Wino. Those are young leaders. But they have impacted the community. Because, for one, no challenges you could address those issues. Once you address those issues, wasodhiri emechandeli alengese town ose alengase elichoni yoko okoraki okogamba kuro kwarire nakina kathelina ngwambo litangani na wae kero kyo MCA now they want to set foundations. Yeah. I have some ambitions more than this seat, like those ambitions njiko were achieved. Yeah. Onye mtola roste the basics, and the basics chiko jakira set town yetu ya Busongo. Yeah.
Okay. Go to my thing, Umurai. Those are part of the gosenga challenges tirikwa na rekoba kugukwanira na ndebe kwanira abali ukurigereria usebali ukurigereria bono. Do you look at, apart from those someta inu musai, do you look at abasai? Do you look imbarabia buko na rekoba gukurigereria mono mbali apa go to, you know, they say all this
gold. They do say so.
They also give wise. Na bako na rekoba kugokonya gwetera kukusemia kugotebeke. Do you look at geko garanga no barabukurukare abaiga baradire miaka babeira barai gocha whom do you imbarabia biga bako na rekoba ko kwa motivation? Is it umusae gose omonto rachire miaka?
The world is very dynamic. Things keep on changing. Yeah. Now without the were leaders balingi kurumaya bakorega sia bakorete. That's why even in my opening speech we appreciate the current leadership and even the former leadership. Yo muske murevu no muske manyenye. They did their part. Correct. Mbasa they maybe kulingana babu na ba understand the impact baikire kokora ba set the foundations. Yeah. Ekara set these foundations. I think one is wise, but get another generation, another set of blood. Because okay, one nigga, as an enda mnyoke, maybe don't be champion. Maybe for example, you are making a budget. Maybe we are having some committees. You wanna manage barachiko even to the late night. Quarter. Na beko be challenge onyo mwaka use mwaka mna umuske monyenye buso umuske na mrevu ka go into that long period. Quarter. Kwanya labono they just check in. Register baso ireme mondo soko koraki okay nda saka kenda kuji ekiribin the biko but discuss lobbying yoko kwanya they are not in that house. That's why those hubs kwambolina can I have maybe mora yomo to ka so
no like who are this motivates you meta no musai no musai go say because traditionally boy kwa baraimba lengo
sure
yeah
okay umondo ko inspire savanta by this old generation. Raila was inspiring me so much. The way he was pushing for equity, alego fight the abantu. That is a good thing I can take from him. There is another leader I want to appreciate Mosiko kwa Kibaki na yana koltega siya ingia sana. Kera linge president. Okay, nyono Mosiko mindo ngwae, who is the former governor. Neri did his best. Yeah? That one does not mean uno musike simbatali gokora gasi ya gokora bia nene gokora ya mna gokora lakini ongwae is the Pioneer Way County and I think it's the one who set all those querying the structures chiro robono yo nere is a man you can learn from mother abara yevale tofauti ongwae was a very soft guy speaking. He was not vocal kwarore lakini he can impact again that gokora kwarore naenda baraimbale bako bakuoga bakora usembakora kwarore. So it is a set of leadership. You can, if you want to be a good leader, you have to learn from all sorts of people. I learn your strength and I avoid your weaknesses. That's when I can be a good leader. They have their own weaknesses, but we cannot buy all whatever they do. That is like you want to be. We usually learn from people.
Okay, it's nice to learn. Timaitinga karokana tukuna kwesomya ndake kurwase bali. You know, our leaders ayabunore you are kwabiru murai kurmaga gaida. And no tageto usinkuburi karoge kega kyorai usikebo msiase kesi central ward. Are leaders born or they are made? Usikulingana na ICPA.
Kulingana na
Elijah. Are you born with leadership kusembono uno kuna gukina naliko na gukina kugosoa soborai?
I think okay, if I can talk about myself.
Yes.
Njisaidho thora abana 10. Thora nga abana 10 saidho okay, so to say babere mbachi lakini abana 10 nikamtu alenge. And it happened that I was the last born in our family. Yeah. But before my late dad died, he used to trust me in even making some family decisions. As early as I was primary. Correct. Now I consult the Nakia again the Giljargolic, the Angara, the Barra Monia. Correct. So I grew up taking that leadership. Through my primary school, I was a leader. High school, I was a head boy. Campus, I held the positions even in class, and all those stuff. So my entire life, I think I found myself in one or the other, being in a position of leadership. Now, maybe you are in a working place. Maybe one I was the manager or somebody maybe above, or was I lead this team. I say, ikonje kulingana na jengora leadership maybe umondega ko iborunera at some point. But there is those again who learn. Yeah. One of the two sets, but me, according to me, I think all along I found myself in leadership positions. Yeah.
Timetinga ngakiku kanyara kwa bago kwa nekinga andake you are creating opportunities go chiase abasai. Chiase abasai as because we know we have a lack of employment. Navoko nyaranga basaya bangemba somete bunayo somete lakini no barisko ande bono igana bigo tukanga omusai part of your manifesto kwa ba promise kwa batabiringa nje kingo chikokora igange ntogete igango chinyara kwa bingo kora kwanyana barumba bwate amarora abo gusemba mbabwate kiribaganitie obakorere timitinga kuchikunyara kwa bago kwa nekenga ndake kwa ene kiringa abasae banyorire chigasi na boigo go say young people generally boigo kwa ligiriri maybe women empowerment kwa ligiriri muntu mani kwa ene kiringa kiro muntu andake oisanire go say akosambamba.
Okay, to start with ndaja kire mangana ya basae abasaba bontarak there with mende abasaba kero wemba abasai it means wa dire bintu bibira at the same time kwa le diro botene ngwa sit down and at the same time wa diro bokebao kwa because most of the people eba kwa beka so busali because yoko tanya pata kwa this source of income kwa ndiva I'm given that position because I know there is a youth fund, there is a lot of resources cheko allocate the diasabasai people with disability and even women. If we can allocate those money go just say bikundi bya basai go just this use so bakanya na se bikundi bya basai yeah ka to bigira se bikundi bya basai abasai mbara nyara bange bayitu bale nyawa bakol kuchichokara bale town yali. Some of the guys by the usually interact with them umuntu ako the is kono skill anyora sa so anena baweko na baweko. If we can incorporate those guys okay, we partner with the Gusini studio Mumba Kisi Boli. Abana abanyole skills. Some will be plumbers, abandi babe electricians chiga si chama ko mpaka carpenter and all those stuffs. So they got to konyora na mangana a sewage agotoka se town ngai. These are the guys to ko etenda wakoraki run this project. Ekara run this project they wana na wakoraki na wako company yao wachake their own business. Because for one na ko bono iga wachago promise yaba sayana no koraki no babe ke ga si account. Because awan lesi ukanya bantu kete bari tae. Do you understand? Ama bagara toke ni limeli lirato lakini the masses ne kitoko ba ina cooperate quality ama ngana yabangi na baminto abangi naba mbaba ntoko twara chisako chiko basecured ne county government quality like for example nyo kunyora there is this governor Transoya ai kabaka kaena na embolea na bintu ja sabalimi leave that alone mbale bakona na bakanyana na mangana bleedings bakona chombe ja mabere boto jiga sabangi na baitu bakusika iga mostly abale concentrated the town ngai na bantu bi biashara maybe kuuza mboga kuuza vitu kama hizo twakora chisako chiri tujiro chibe step quality because I know these women most of them baba de byama ebya bono to pambu chibe sirimne county government goja se byama ebere registered sako zijabo quality chire zero rated interest mbai wakana interest ende onse kwa mondo for 6 months or 3 months okora orani biashara bya yiro chibe shi na ende twake kundi kende quality okonya bana bangi naba we have opened their source of income. Quality because one of our mongina abwatha bana nerole nyombo kora kirigento pako kane school fees. Kwa makanyoro mongino we maybe kebanda kya watu ora buya tago ose kebanda kya ya kora runi ya kora quality obira rust quality for one imagine you have killed even a generation. Umwana uchi komista agende school mbali bako misimba nyole ndagera like one gato ini ko bale dire bya maybe this chamas to avimba we to abaire besa pia very registered. We can even lobby. It's not only that we lobby from the county government. Once you have gotten that opportunity, na wako kaenda ulikinyoa investors. But the investors wale down nigaiga, they want to sponsor people. They want to invest in people. Like even though there is no a structure. Quality. When you get that opportunity, you can partner na bantu so that yabangi na ba mintokera to aba imbagger because my this kono romo ngino obere empowered. Now what the source of income ya go generate on a daily was a monthly stable now at the same time imagine how far work on that society because those are the people who are very vulnerable what bono njikanga ya nene youths will ensure that they have skills and these skills we make sure we register them to a rich company okay I worked with Post Bank some months ago, and actually I was measuring about registering ebyombe. Yeah, abantu nabako they what are the requirements, blah blah blah. Yoko and register, and it was very easy by there. You look at most of the border guys. Yeah, I assisted most of them to register their groups. So I know how the procedure is to register a group. Pono kama wake sababu ngiki tusikonyora banda bose to the plumbers association bose na babo songo to bose na ba mwembe maybe plumbers bose whatever association quality to ba registered in case leakage to be the person in case leakage ya to kire yorora abanda ambara ba go tenera quality mpaka to be the nyone ama nyona mangana ichi pipe cha match kire ngendo to be ngiki bono umura yuno noyo ngendo na ke wape ngabo ni mo kore karo kesi njire gaiga karo mutyengi ose bakoroki babekuru jwashinga nayo quality these young guys na bako chaka koroki ona bako ta dia gole big kendo ikitara to ka koroki onya kwegendere nero ona tanje tiambeka goske kana kai ona tiambeka kinyoski aya mwino abanda bonse babiri busy quality kero babiri busy nyono gocha ko batumeka kisiasa itakuwa ngumu because most of the politicians na bako wanja batumeka basaya na chigun mundo ga ndola ta mara banya ko matera igani ngo bakolire changa na ndora bono na bwa the masses but of which you are killing the generation. Quality. Abana bantu with because now imagine no mwana wagaraki ogwethire njiri yo gwethire I want the mwana wakale busenga sigithe busena arbi busenga yakale kore gosoma bia oigwe jirani ano athigithe skuru amaruko mugora kenyo ikinyoranye gotera I think we must do away with that thing egero abantu babiri empowered nyone egero bantu ratake kuri kichikura umuntu akubuli what do you have for this ward? What do you have for this county? Quality kwa mwereza. Tali na neji besa mbwathe. Quality. Some people na bago tumeka jibesa they buy their seat in. Quality. Yeah, they go sana after 5 years tokolera ngaki gendo gethenge umuntu amaze bashijana na tumegete na chingorake na chingoirani nje basa na tumegete nende tigandike chine ngorake andi chingana at the other time and ngole the same of which we must deal that disease yokoera ekarotura imbago those two groups kwa kwanera abasai na bangi yeah
muntu mani erenga ikwa muveka
muntu mani umethe
gosena narete kwetachira
muntu mani umethe karwa muntu mani aroro it means na wathe family na wathe mukungu ikwa imbago iro mukungu
na watu mwana
nere anya osoko chike barua kya chumuina una baba chamaro babonyo ngaki maybe chinyi ninjiro ndagira nero baraga ekia ena ganda lero misiri matukabera to nya family ke kwamete kwarere matakero muntu mani kwa chire bose kwa tume naye we call the sole provider na wonya bone system ingi manya kote kia collapse yeah
avia kabisa igote minetinga muntu mani utigaire maega igonere narengereirie
muntu mani narengereirie kabisa
etimetinga murai Elijah inchira kichinga kyugukwana nabantu what is this that you are using gusanga na abake chikura bawo ngaki ukonyara kuba kwa baikire nande how do you collect their views is it through abantu bwate ground okonyora nga wikabagende kona biranya iratukinga turi gwikirana kirase gutara gose you walk house to house with door to door gose kenyoro tuwe kenyoro to gather whatever their views are net your opinion chabo
amede bona gabanda bange bagotoka in mostly in towns abanda bange bagotoka chi town some centers quarter na bonda ji maybe fortunately na chire bose no telia de mwemba na ikana shoro quarter kona ikana shoro na nyore bose basa ni bose mba kisangi tonya lengene kwa na tole again that can mostly we should discuss na mangana yo borai na bintu bindi bire biwa affect the town yetu quarter okay na bonda te ya bantu okay na bonda be na njitinda te bose ngobulinde kiro quarter but I can bring a point igoroye county yetu ne ward yetu at the same time ya kisi centro quarter kwa gona kyandu ba react quarter na mundara gatena ki na te bindebyo kwende ki ose ngama pundura ali igendo gitengereka na chito igoro oyo ndoko thei ya nje na chite menyi ngorogoro ereka na nje na chite ose nyauri ereka na quarter one karo kwa nyote those views as a good leader you take a time na ende wakora what do I revised quarter kwa ma ibinde ba kwa na ki city true na bereyo karo kwa nyote na bereyo por kwa na through those issues and back raise you can draw your manifesto worth kujase wale quarter because a manifesto it must be people centered yeah na banda actual resources yo de ando ngira I call them to town hall meetings quarter usenja akotara nyumba kwa nyumba made this a busy town is very rare nyoro muntu le nyumba quarter what I think those meeting points to na abantu basinya no muntu we big okoboko iri you can discuss what they maybe this what we are lacking ekana kitota ide kwanya through those issues wa raise you can na boko build bono a foundation ingi abantu abatakete quarter na igwasangana na byo gwetera na yoroje biro bibina ki na bimbi bwathaine kwa connect bono wathanga kiaya this really is a disease onye njingi go experience this ona other go experience yale so this is a disease that needs attention yeah now attention here okay we tried even to write some memos to the counter assembly about amangana si wala chana nini we have never received even a response so we wrote, we were told it will be communicated back to us. We have never seen a response what kadhangi even the one bikuta komondo or personally that's when you can air them out because na wongoli kalisa kara busana kala delisa kana ngoti radio phone na gas kwal na litikira na chiri I'm not sure was only so much to so delisa kana liwe kaga njira wada ki I took my applications phone FM ninga ite banda angeli na bora ga nyumi aka nemeka because na ita saro melisa kala dinera kala nera ga tuto jima da bulika kala dikasira are you saying like one kero na chiri to kwa na one ki to kwa na salome saro magandel that one is not possible maybe I wait mpaka next year kwal like no dada enda mulike bla 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 molede we can do right up nyingi lakini response ngo toke toka yeah that's what I think if it is possible those issues to raise meta kwa very representative y'abantu okwa on their behalf na bora rangalia abantu bakisi central municipal bayire county assembly da kwa nemechando yino Quality. Like when as a good leader who represent, you are the one who's supposed to articulate the issues. Yeah? No gana yana archives ya county assembly ya basongo. Okay, and archives ya county assembly gabo. Otema go tegerera nyo ni asa ndingi kwa jaba kwa noro. I think it is real nyoro mu MCO kisi central kakora contribution. We don't know, maybe if they don't attend to see things or say intentionally. Lakini rende they don't really talk about a word wako represent. Yeah, I've never heard nabono almost so and so kurukisi central as maybe talked about this and this affecting a word ya Kisi Central. I've never heard about that. Ni more the media ni more than as a news. I think it is very rare when you are bite yam. Unless wasikie kwa matanga wakiongea usese jirali cha siasa. That's where you will hear them speaking loudly.
So how are you going to make sure what is going to make you different? So what makes you different from this other either Sevirugo or say your competitors?
I've learned from their mistakes. Most of the one who has occupied those seats. Yeah. Now running against these guys, ebata keteba and abanyola allowance patimoke. I want my my good sister. Some of us we have a life to live. And some of the competitors whose leadership ye wodi the Kisi Central, now abantu have made it in life, abana babo baka even the grandchildren they are okay. Are you seeing? Bona nje in kisi kinyo that niso na opportunity yoko rai county the abasongo. And I mess in between. So it means na mess in my entire lifespan. Yamangana siasa no rai. Because another kia oyunto amwede Kisi Central akoraki akasinyo. Kwalod. So that's another thing. My leadership will be more about people. Centered. Ntarangitira abantu manyingi bataite kokolero. Kwalod. Na inde by the nje I usually work with all walks of life. Na abantu. Timbo adu bagosi na bono tiniko tara no yo so yo next to nini no. I interact with those guys. Kwalod. I can interact na abantu abange na liyo kumanyangia maite mundu dayonse yo mujinga. Mundu yo mulire by the way. There is a time na alego italia angena police ali nganyore bali me karanste insira mbuleta magoro. Abakuguli bintu ke bo ide bintu karanste. Akakwane ngento ke baka it made a lot of sense. Na ingeta sale utimelo sinjara kwana usimu ndalo kwanera. Ala dangi ensiye omuntu no muntu. Nyasaye wekanera utagotige. Imagine if alime kukwana yo. Is it making sense? Sina make a lot of sense. What muntu no muntu disqualify no itago the end because he has made sense by then mwanya abantu no muntu. Yeah? Lakini nyasaye utago kitago tagotige. Kwalde. So it means ekaro interact na abantu abange you get to learn more. Yeah? Tukwana nyane issues chia mangana ICT. Aba ibuli baito maitengo bale be county ya Kisi Central. Okonyole school na ECD kere school ya class Kisi da wana se BP1 BP2. Kwanyoro mwana ko tebwa kana 6,000 in a public school. For example, school there go in the Kisi campus. This a public school. Onye primary to whatever is free. Niki mwana kana 6,000. Yeah. And at the same time abali ma ICD they are being paid in the county government. Kwalre. Kwa makogenda kwanyoro usineji dispenser chito nyancha boke komuro ocha banyarora. Ka dispenser lingaro lakini mali okota hiyo. Staff simba hiyo. Kwalre. Pono ikuma tena ogenda to there for example kwa igule bobe during a weekend. Ogana most of those dispensaries they are closed up. Why? Starving there.
Okay, how are you going to ensure Vuna CPA Elijah?
Yeah.
Nakiko chikonyana kabako kwa kinganda kia senseme ya health kwa soil ororo gose kwa kiringa kiro omarioga yungo tokare se chi dispensary chaito na abantu bo igonko nkonyora baro bokoreri obia.
Yeah. Okay, as an MCA as a representative tini kutwara budget ya ngorane na bono jengoro sipara sengora marioga. Igenta abantu bagontomera gochalia noko genda njikolobi. Ngana those departments ya mangana charity. Mbate ya gaki inyakitalia nere kana tebwati marioga. Kwalre. Amalioga koleki. Mpusha malioga nyakitalie. Nagana nabate ya gaki ekeruba kulika. Nalikie jari nalikie abantu department yonyana mangana ICD yonyana mangana ni nawathingaki. Ndakitama baga 10. School number 1, school number 3, nyakitali number 1, nyakitali number 5. Those things will happen ekerongwa attend even they got discussed in the assembly. Lakini yeto kene nje no mondo kwenda na sign na soka na genda. I mean not know by the way. Okay, there is even a lead. Okay, I don't want to mention about our leaders. Na bora agenda nyangochi wagera mathi. Okay, enda nyangochi Turukana. Na bako nyara mondo ora muboli ngaki no maithe nyagita aligete asigite na asigite. Ere within a constituency ya mujumbe. Lakini nyara tanya manyiti. Walde. Na bora nyara mujumbe. Ogoru whichever region. Na bora muboli ngaki nyagita aligete bose skuru ke tonya maithe goru onya tanya manyiti. Walde. But the one kwa biro murai, you need to do what? Komanya ward ya onga yegete. Komanya county ya onga yegete. Ingi kibole ta segete na segete. Walde. Eka kwa manyire bintu bimise in your ward, in your area of jurisdiction yokora. It will be easier for you no murai. Okoraki. Make the necessary engagement with the relevant authorities, relevant departments yokoraki onyole kwa koreki. Kwaletire bintu biri. Yeah. Onyo mangana ya street lights, for example. Account yetu nebe street lights almost ya temire ko almost kera senjiro. Yeah. Lakini abakonya nere I think it was a member wa ya okire. It has been for a long time. Itali baraki, itali work. Those are the issues ne represent mbona baraki, mbona kana relevant authority na dangi. Ita nere bone ya koreki yangire work. Esi wejinere atekete bona uralia koreki etali woka etali go etimaje kwarode ose go etia maje agenda usene kera mbure atule metaro drainage njiribia amaje agenda nyomba ya banda asigete bose mwembe kwarode those are the issues I'm supposed to raise na agenda nabo bole ngi naje tai moisonde ngabadhi mburango tuere yaso amwa abantu bane mugondo abantu bane nyomba. What intervention have you done na ndera mara babango tuere kwarode. Those are the interventions I will make as a leader or represent the ward ya Kisii Central. Yeah.
Most of the time naboko nyoranga abarai wose abaki common mwananchi wose ordinary mwananchi abagoteba nganyarebe hatutebeti mulango ya ofisi yake iko wazi wose obisiana botuko and any time na botuko manyona bagutushugulikira na bagutubwatesia asingenjo ngatwamocholire. Etima itinga kwa konyoranga at some point kwa nyoranga dia wasinkwe mbununganire barenga mbana korra murayo yukura akorete gento kiek kurwa soete ekerugo tima itinga ebuna omurai CPA Elijah Keraso ngiki kuchikonyera kubago kweneke this transparency and accountability ngabantu bawo ngugwikira bale ngugukwanira bale goso kubata kwa mokonyo kwa mutinga mutei tayo mutei bono igo mweshimi wako busy nchira kichi guchu kweneke ngandake kwa letre you brought that trust asabanta baiga ba ewodi ya Kisii Central.
Umaithe banta bange kero kwebisa kulwa sabantu. It means igento ngero ko bisa. Kwalre. Nje bono iga tibwa digento kenene nda bisa kulwa sabantu maybe umaithe abanta bange umuntu akoba gwika bantange because amaithe ngaki nalebe ngochale gonsawa. Kwalre. Nakiaba baithe nakiaba ya bange bakwebisira abantu. Umuntu wake sabu no liye wanyaga ngakere simi ngento kitatakete ulione gago ngento kitatake atakete. That is why nje urai bwana I will make sure una banda babons the stakeholders abanda bana gote bali street abangina basa batwa digas na koriki na temire koliya singo koraki esingo babeka babisi kiranda na bekire babire busy na banda basogweta nyani nje bweka osemwemba na abanda ngaki mweshi kujo kunyo chai korre because umuntu na bwata sako nyorako kwalre abaraya bange bagutumika abantu na gothei ko baji hand out babe elected kero babe elected bono tegutaka ndo mujande because am I think I put your fault kwalre bona nchubura ibane bura chiko that's when I think to discuss na abantu iwana abantu bande this is what we want kibaranje kakaruma the abantu they think of it nyasa turasa bena abantu banje baisiko ngobura yobo inje tima ido se biana ne twale gasi because I will be almost everywhere within town na bantu interact na bantu the relationship and the bonding with na bantu I don't think was ne ruoro na bono na biro mwemsie bono tiambe ke gali mentire biro chikoro ya etauni enenge I will be walking even no kokoro chibe sinyo beka mafuta maybe nada na kanywa na tisaro mota kunyo chai kwalre I don't think it was any take gali kotali tauni megame. Why? all along I've been working. Na meda usenge ko mutara bake kambas na irana. What's the big problem? What has changed? Yeah? And I think ura iwana will be very available na bantu. And ekero ko banga na bantu mono. Nyono wabuli wadana go sabera balando ba go sabera because ora ndako nyora lera ndi mambi ngo no jo sa mambi ndo boli. To wonsa. So I think I will be more available na bantu. Because abantu aba nande nimpata ke uchibusi. Kwalore. Abantu mbale ba monda ko nyole gento manya ko koraki umanya ko butoro boraro boli ba ko te famu tambo tuji moyo. Mambi ne kero ko ko kulia abantu aba okanya abantu boraro limbo mbuyo. Osingo yo wethera nainde. So abantu aba njike ba ndambu kujumbu alia onyo boraro to abege twa masereu. Ko genda liyo weji chuma to beka ba ko kabisa. So that yaka rongo ira na goja na nyorango tarande kan fate bogoja moyo. Yeah.
Igonga mumenyi okisi ose wodi ya kisi central igonga nkagitengano igwetengo murayo yupo studioni na ndagendete koerera nganda kenarega na nyanyako baka kobakorera kero mwamwetiri ose mwamubikira sekirogo timetinga ngo obukurumingo toka bororo Kerengo chikomo tekereri boigo liba gonyare ko bakugusangamo 9 asomuga sobono bokurumingo toka boraro timetiaye Vuna CPA laija keraso. Akiuko kunyara kwa bago kwa nekinga ndake this corruption is not going to be there.
Corruption by the
locally.
Corruption by the never the origin siko jakera ko. Correct. Corruption mostly ko jakera sava na siasa mostly bata kama akia mange. For example toke Nigeria na ligira certain investor. Na ligira certain person na mate biringa ki ne do tenne kero ke kyo MCA ki county ya Basongo. Timbu the resources, what can we do? Montago day I will give you 2 million, but 10 days onsi kutoka se ward yao ya kisi centro make sure ni jengo nyora. Kwalore wane kero ye kirabo kwa nyora omuntu yombekire ekechim nero garake nero ko manage Moroje. Pona just in the maybe change the joke survive. Kwalre. Na pongo janga tenga ki saromega sinera ya county. Kota ngeli miina. Kwalre. So that then nje ngole ndikabe because umuntu oli ngeza 2 million nga campaign elia. Onyonye bako ikire 10 million baada on the pesa yangu ngekwe metengeneza faida. Yeah, kwalre. Pona nyanje na biro mtos ngwake sawa kinga kinda mbojanja kinda tumeke nyole besa na nje saste. Kwanya ro mondo kodeki obeire bono yani no slave ya southern class of human beings. Well, that's why njanga tangi inja will just face the people abantu baje bangobora iwabo ama bakaye gakwa kubusa na county. Well, mabakaya kwa na busa county I will just do what abantu bane bali maithena kyanda na begodi ane akisi centro abana abantu ngurwana banyora mabakayo because abantu akere banyora mabakayo bangonyire njibwika bagoja gonsaba mambi. Kwalre abantu abangonyire umuntu loja wonjanda kurweke nyoro ime okoriki onyore nyoya mujengo umuntu ngwa gajale ngokoriki onyore samuni kurwaro and so on. Kwalre lakini unasoma ngana yuburai mbubwa tamate mwaya na bakonyora abantu lende abantu bekaranse batenga kibono besi ngo itole gana ekikipakinera uchagocha. Kwalre ekikipakinjese kutoka asoborai bwana maybe na wasekikipakinera kwa yana no uchagocha about the certain contract. I think thingo nyanja because umuntu mategera ko ire kikipakit means ekasi yo chikokora teko bagasingia. That's why konyora umuntu bakolia magi abantu barose ni drainage barose ni sewage chiakora chia last for a month chiakira. Yeah, kwanyora umuntu bere contract der ko street lights abantu abamo contract they are with the more than yago chikora ki ago chikonyora. Kwanyora this investing nda kora akogana naro kora ki okenda uliye bintu biribire substandard ojo install oro sobe kororo ebesa ya soka koleki agenda uchimuino. Kwalre so ekine kigento umathegenta ken utakurwali gento kende yonse unless umathe cause. Yeah, una injina temere ko interact na manya ngi teriri cause ko jaga na nama siasa bakoro bukumio bwabo it is because of a class of human beings ba push. Kwalre na ndi kwanyora abande mbalinga ki chi contract ye bakorana eba gotake kikipak lakini kikibaki yakora kiachi kuumisa abantu bali okurwanira because wana na bibale akoru era usigule yaro within 3 months mbuletu na ende yakora kiyarule mwatekero yarule bane ko bembe bono kubona liya lengeli litangana bono kwa nyara abantu babachandikire chibigi bichazaire uita abantu bajakire kotangali kubuneka maguru abantu abana nume tuko konyana another budget ego chiko kora maintenance yebale yu itugine the another time kwarere bono mbetu wanu mondo aki epale yentu million yakora osaliwo yes let me lobby nini for the chitheki wo kwenda tende awarded because njemne MCA by the way I will be acting like a supervisor kwarere njengo na monda kibale ya nga yekire kwarere because nje asane MCA astengo kuna message yeah chibese ko awarded ko rose county government kuru treasury yaga bakase as a tender person bona se tender person na treasury ni governor na banda baroro bisi abono nyora GDH wake kwarere egonde wana ine one gendora akora as a good leader yeah no go tenga kurwa samangana ya yeji kickback no go tenga kulia abantu na bano jengo theisara kurandikili chiri bukomi ngoleki njire ground I'm very sure I will pay it back and then nda chiaka ne it will not be 10,000 kwarere wonya to yakiro jana na mbiyango thenga kisara akinge kura wanjonge kwarere ekaro kwa ngire kule na njing sekonya wale kero kina chiri uchimuina abo na mwana ki sara ne ronge the kura tikamalo sili pale ko genda bwa pale ngi por manya ono rubo to tol dio ko ngeranga ki njutara to sali para njutara to sali kende na kende kwarere
okay so muresi ngiye birondo chega chitaka chiko mnyokati metinga turachi kwa ndunya aliko bako gusanganda ke inkwana usotra chiko kwanera omo tegereri ukisi central usomo menu ukisi central anyaliko bakago guchora timetinga vilume kwa nogendete kuna kutara ngo ndora matanga gwikiranura ichikanisa mo chango gwikuri gikumeteri yuko bolie kerugo gwikonyore ngankuri keruriri irubegete gusinkongo sabuolere ndege toro timetinga iraba ngabona god forbid iraba nga to torachorwa tusenga kiruge kiga tochoriri ko ba MMCA no kendre gukora abuna konyo gukora gosigo gutigote bada wese mwanchorete tinta gezimanga 9
I believe in what they usually say karma is real. What I give back they will find a way to come back to me. Yeah, onye na konye te bosono mondo ke to bwate bosono mchanda sakete there is a way nyasara ngiranilie injire ndengao kwarire injira bongo kandra kwa kelingo kora maybe God was preparing you for something bigger than you can do kuri kwarire wona aba will sit down ngole post mortem ya nenge walling where I went wrong yeah and then I start surgery on because okay nyona yabona iga by the way unajua kupeana ni moyo tingo twara pressure ngakina bona nyalebo koleka bakangole gento na gento kete kwarore nana bona ngara umuntu ara kulikirira bosono muchango na bana bako ande school wana maruba chire chigurupu kera soko be kwarore I'm very sure jiba si yoko tomo jia so muchango olia you are not expecting maybe bache ko kwa gento kete you are just doing it all had the other nki tiamo konya na ra kinera byo go chimuino ose tiamo konya na enjo ona ga gocha kuikira na njine na acha konyu na bantu bandi do you see that so I'm not taking it like something maybe I want to be given back if I don't get there like that. Kwarare. Moskenaro kurukwa Steve Arikali Juma. Steve Arikali Juma na bolithio bu counselor wa kwirende for a long period. He never gave up by the way. Na genda tanya support ya bantu yeah. I
think give up in short.
Yeah, I will not give it.
Okay, tikete yake konsanga mwana motegeri gwetera 0785102102 0704102102 nyukubwate libolio nyukubwate kelio konyara kwa bako tebia omurai osomurai to be se word ya kisi central centra ya bene ikonga timetinga miaketane kurubosio timetinga yoroche word yeiga na voigo kirogo chigutabukia itigatura bwata ichisimega Vuna radio.
Hello
Vuna halo.
Ndinate bumugambi. Atale nyomba se nyomba kolichi kulechi nabanda bakumungaina.
Ehe.
Omwali wa bamutiga maena igora batari otare nyumba se nyumba.
Okay.
Muna mateangia okora siasa ya.
Ndio kabisa. Vuna radio.
Radio Vuna. Biande. Okwana na nyawansa kayaga. Machoge chaje. Ndonda tebi mugandi akole. Ta rusi besa mugugo basera bantu. Ati baishe nda moya yana kulingana na siasa bone gatuguya tere Kenya. Oko sibesa. Nyama lemao. Nyibintu byabo abantu kibesa mbago akira kurora base kurwara. Taba abantu chikura. Ando nye kwa minute y'abantu n'abantu bakwa minute nye tuli mokora abantu baho kwa chikura. No leta lero kibesa obegete bibote kero umuntu nyomba banyemba kutageti imba kutageti. Ase Kenya yabona igire tukwanira ya kisasa.
Sure.
Andi natagete komote biga. Karo cha bande bakuru kibesa. Taba se kutware ndigitinga ka kibarure kibesa tingi konyora kura. Nege ntokende. Naiburo yoruro amate biyata ale nyomba se nyomba. Omanyete na bara atara bete kero mo igota so nyomba yomo. Odio yomo na batenge yamo ko yata kira machi Jones yakorigaki.
Chianyure. Chiasali.
Chianyure. Odio yomo na bara atara sa bande odia sata agenda. Akote bamoro akotare odia bangai akotare bali bale ganche tache timwana. Sigasa chikura cyari publicly. Most serious doko nyolera abantu muna ndo bana siasa. Na nyemo gukana ekerwa akire kanisa. Asama tangale. At least no gukwana chinkwana kyaga abantu batekia point ngomuntu yamaena ise ko gwoborai na bakora ando ise kurangiria abantu buna bono orangirikire nyumba anye gutagito orangirikire nyumba asenga bona una bonto tega muomete nero atega muomete mwesi ti tomera na segete akini to base ko genda muomete nyumba aitega muomete tomera na segete ko genda ko wen aba tabe kero muomera na buka teriga abantu bani tonko liginde kero ge sababu ngo keliginde ndaze ko bakonya 1 2 3 batebe ga kijimbu atikende mwanya abantu bokamba roje ngomuntu ya maana tose komo na bago perform akore.
Asante.
Enya kwanza kaya ko machoge chache mise siganya ngo.
Vuna radio.
Aro kuna bwabara. Kwani mukine weri tangu to kanyerete. Oye bantigire nze ko biranga mu gato to mu materi kyongo. Engana nale bateba ne igente Tanganyika tigaga ndre ogenda gusine kenyero geto ogetarira. Oge kwanira tera kyaye. Andira ko genda sande boyibo. Naliara nyole kikura. Onya ande karo umuntu tali omukoro matena bakumanywa se kenzo afaminyata. Kende kerege kendo na bakumanywa kiyali. Kwanira abantu bakara kwanira batukwanira tera kyaye kingi yana abantu bana baba ko moba kumuitaba. Egere bamwegera ujikira gago korona ndakiko maita bandi baro bago yokwana. Ekera bakogenda banda begendera. Ba twaro bo ta kwana ta para. Ba tira kore akwana. Na so yore igora na bakomanya gina nko endara chiko kore kara go swaga go taka go kore na ene aranya samu akere ngambia mna agendera na dance ko me.
Asante, thank you so much. Ndo chenganchi aragiraiga isana iberekera ntegetinta insabitagekeye mukuru ase umurari ko cyabasoma mangana ma yasenchira yoboikirano ekero ko give you a parting shot kolengana buna kwa igure ngana yawe yomwelio nseyetagekeye
nje ngara ne okay na tegerera abasika bakwanira mangana maya and my through that interaction aliko manyangia abantu batayitokore egento nyenda abateya abantu bakisi centro igasiya nenje mnande igake timbwa thibitoke mna abantu abandi babwate bakobuli biro gebi injika ngayane nelinda abasabe ngaki ikura yane ndabasabe ngulingana n'ibintu biringo chiko bakolera tingo takana tiamba kulichikura na usetikanga ndango lichikura bose ngoru kwerende go janda ya busongo yaya njike ndonda abasabere tikatubwatira namo chikura ngoja jire bwango iga nyasa to kiororo tubwaterane tuchenjiwe thawni yetu ya Bosongo na intu tokoleki tunyia togere tumaine thawni yetu na intu ya koteki ya beire county yesco twarusirie maybe bintu biri bitara koru twa implement rioro county yetu na yaki erokana na county chinde. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much na ande karibu tena kirato kwenda samangana ma yesenchira yubo ikirano manchumo tegari radio Vuna 102.0 FM abo tegari yobya launching yandoke the boss lady
Vuna FM
102.0
Radio Toronto. Vuna FM. Tosese niwekere ngaki. Vuna FM. Tosese niwekere ngaki. Tosese niwekere ngaki. Tosese niwe na Vuna FM. Tosese niwe na Vuna FM. Tosese niwekere ngaki. Atotega twenzi Vuna FM. Atosese ni wamo twenzi. Tokuneke minero.
Aya namangana maya asenjera yuwekiranu kurwa chinkonko inyichense imeya Radio Vuna.
Sisi ni jamii moja, so there is nothing that can divide us. Otebere Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki. Professor, there you are right. Umusirire Rigathi Gachagua. There cannot be any defense for criminality. Na mangana yomura iwense muske William Samuel Ruto ga koba saba ebyombe bobolindi okole mirimo yabo oboronge. Obakorri bobo gwenes nyagatali chinyenge che serikali ya bogandrete boronge na health workers barali ya gocha komogiro. Yamunanda mango mwancho mo tekelingo kwani na okwalika ni wenyole asubuhi kirano ili Italiane Joseph Obuge. Ikiombe kia wakili kururu Sagara South West Kenya kia ene kiriebo na wakili bagire mirimo asoro gongorwo bakomochia ekigambiro no bukurumio gwechorora na kwebina ase bigambiro no gotongora gwekerene wako bokorali webigambiro bakona korobosongo abaraya bo baene kiribo na omugiro yo no genderere gwikukugana kwabo goikeranigwe na batebire sisi hatupingi uhuru wa mahakama kolende hetoganitio bosibole obotingiwe
pale LSK. Mimi ni Secretary General wa LSK Southwest Branch Kisii Chapter. Sushio hili ni sababu ya the 13 JOs that were issued orders to prevent them from being investigated. And as LSK, we feel like judicial independence should work hand in hand with accountability and integrity. No one is above the law.
Leo hii tumeanza mgomo wa kimataifa wa kutohudhuria mahakama, na hapo tutaendelea na huo mgomo, lakini wakati tunaendelea na mgomo hizo siku zingine tutazushia zile mahakama ambapo kuna malalamishi dhidi ya wale majaji ambao wamepata court orders hawataki kuenda katika ile tume ya kuchunguza ama Judicial Service Commission. Wale ambao wameobtain those orders hawataki kuenda kuchunguzwa, hao hizo mahakama tutaendelea kuhudhuria. Nataka kusema ya kwamba sisi atupingi uhuru wa mahakama ama atupingi ama atugomi against the judiciary, lakini tunagoma kwa sababu tunataka uhuru uimarike. We want the judicial independence to be strengthened.
Sekere kia baraibe kiombe kia LSK koro Nairobi na barabu baba sabira bakore mirimo balense kiombe kio sensemeyo utekere na sebigambiro abarayo batebire yenese goika obobo ibotoke onyense ke gocha kogandira goikerania mirobali yonsinse yelichiko unalirikire ase katiba.
It is important for members of the public to understand that this fight is a fight that must be fought and is a fight that must be won if we are to continue to thrive as a country that runs on the rule of law as governed by the constitution we gave ourselves. The fight for judicial accountability is a fight that each and every one of us must carry, and is a fight that each and every one of us must be determined to see won. And we want to encourage the leadership of the Law Society that we are together with them, the membership is together with them, the country is together with them, and we must win this war.
The circular that has been circulated by the President of Law Society should be enforced and read to the judicial officers and judges by lawyers who are appearing before those courts. That is the only way we can effect and make sure that the directive given by the President of Law Society is acted upon. It is important that this exercise is respected, because we are not fighting judges as such or magistrates as such. What we are fighting is the endemic corruption that has engulfed the judiciary in this country.
We are here in support of what you're doing, Mr. President, and the Law Society of Kenya. Indeed, there is need of accountability. The executive is accountable to its people, and when they overstep, we dash to court. Same applies to the legislature, and the same should also apply to the judiciary.
Abarai batandrete ngere jaba kole miremo be county ba bekire mai sumarore ebitambo koro barabo goli sechi board chio kole ka ba kole miremo chechi county chitarekere ne marago abegatuna SRC ba ukwane mambialero enga ke ba kole ke karo meyo mocho Nairobi ba tebre bune ki amati ba gukira barocha ba kole miremo bagandrete ko chandika enga ke jobogima bagandrete ko konga.
Sisi kama chama hatuwezi keti tu wakati wafanyikazi wetu wanaumia pale. Gharama ya maisha imekuwa juu sana. Gharama ya maisha imekuwa juu sana. Wafanyikazi wamekuwa hawawezi kujimudu kimaisha. Imekuwa ni ngumu hata kulipia watoto school fees, hata kulipia manyumba na gharama ya maisha ya kila siku. Kwa sababu mishahara unakuta kama wafanyikazi ambao walikuwa baraza za kale, zile za defunct local authorities, kuna wale ambao wamekaa zaidi ya muongo mzima bila kupata hata nyongeza. Hii ni mambo ambao hizi county public service boards wanasai kufanya kucure the stagnation through promotions. Hii public service boards tumewapatia makataa. Hizo CBA ambazo tumewapea waombe ushauri kwa SRC mara moja. Tuketi, tuongeleshane, tukongliudi CBA. Vile vile watengeneze vile tulikubaliana katika Mautengency forum ya Kenya mzima ya kuongea mambo ya wafanyikazi kwa mahali pamoja na tukue na CBA moja. Isipofanyikana hivyo, basi sisi hatutakuwa na jambo lingine ila tutafunga magatuzi yote katika inji yale ambao hawajachukua huo mwelekeo.
Radio Vuna, station ya chirangu mamono. Radio Vuna, abarali babatobo manyi mono. Radio Vuna, abarali babatobo manyi mono. Radio Vuna. Radio Vuna
102.0 FM.
Morai wense muska William Samairu to besawre bimbe balindi meyense ko nya ko bwate mobratana ko babe kabiara aba ko machi wa turbani obotoro rubwe mesangere kano engaki ABC ya DCI ne liyo bosoli we serikali chitarebe mukali gatambo kerwa ba turbani tio molembe olkalao ruto tebre gun simbo mukali gatambo kere gatindi ko ngana ne richiko morai wense ni go negativo na onyo ko turbani wo ko molembe to ko korwa Kenya nebe engaki ngongu bona eyereo chinza chinde chirene segi bona Sudan.
Our security agencies must do their job. Within the law, they must do their job and they must stop criminality. It cannot be the case. There cannot be any defense for criminality. There cannot be any defense for breaking the law. They now go to political rallies and then we have goons. And then I don't know whether we want to say again, these are our children, the goons. So, we really need to have a candid conversation about criminality, the rule of law, security of our nation. Khartoum was a beautiful city 3 years ago. Today it is rubble. And the world is moving on. But we also have criminals and thugs and characters who destroy people's property, steal from people, burn down buildings. And we are unable to make a decision.
But I insist that the primary sector is the most durable way of underwriting long-term, sustainable and permanent movement into the first world.
There is a lot of impatience, and therefore we must adjust to address that. Otherwise, it will consume our society.
Goe karabo nango kolera mangana majia soboi karano retaliane Joseph ubuge
uyu noro mweli obwa mangana majia asentira yobwe kirano
Vuna FM. Vuna 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 FM. Vuna 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 FM. Ase bibinde bia. Vuna FM. Asamatera mayai. 102.0. Asamaranga mayai. To sese niwe kerengaki. Abararia baya. Novo semyo bujana mangana maya. 102.0 FM Tokuna ekeminero
Oyo numo bayeno gwelituko gunokoretwa sole na Radio Vuna.
Amatira tirankorya nyakobitinge ani nyakobitinge sugutogotambuka na itimokoboko amanda atigire. Amatira tirankorya nyakobitinge ani nyakobitinge suguta ogotambuka na itimokoboko amanda atigire. Ekero umuntu akoriyo mukungu ategete konyoma nigo awetana na kirage asukumuria. Niga kogenda analia ekera gocha konyoranga nigarenge nonya na sata akagirete oisenekanga onyorire umwanchi oye. Liyo chake mirubiri nyangi ekere mirubiri ya erire niga koimukia litimo asagocha kuyo mukungu oye. Ekiagera nerugocha kurinda enibo. Yani nga mukungu bwe nyangi niga korigwa goika onyorwa. Mukungu omuya batebo ewebu matirio. Mukungu omuya niga korigwa goika onyorwa. Ena bera toke bakungu mbaro ebinyo. Baiseke mbaro abange. Lakini omukungu olio bwenerete kobera senyomo. Mukungu omuya okolindo musacho yebuya iga korigwa goika onyorwa. Abakungu mbareo lakini omukungu bwenyomo nororigose igokomoria goika kwa monyora. Yani nga amatira tirankorya nyakobitinge ani nyakobitinge suguto gotambuka na itimokoboko amanda atigire. Yani nga omukungu omuya omukungu bwengencho omukungu bwenyomo igakorigwa otoka nonye na sekenyuro keliotakagerete nga no kwale gocha komonyora yaro mugisangio ngoko na gweta uko nakoliga ry'umukungu abora nyakoli go waitire orakini asugo cha komonyora yara mugisangio nasota kagirete matira tirankoligia nyakobitingani nyakobitinga suguto gutambuka na itimoko bokamanda tigere mubaye nubwiri tukeria nendo ke Thomas Sombuneme ya Radio Vuna omunguru yo sesenewa
Oyo numero beli nerire unokoretwa sole na Radio Vuna.
Mwancho motegereri na gukwanire andonsia soberete na gukwarigania soroboti robori minerire rietaria nem Victor Nyechae. Aseiki okolingo rire me county ya Kisii na Nyamira guchakira chitariki 20 na ya mugwika chitariki 25 na ibere cy'omutienyoyo ase county ya Nyamira zone Ntangani semo ya Burabu Nyansiongo esi semekenene Kijauri Mongoli Kibkabe na boigo matutu na ase zone ya Kabere semo ya Kerenyo Magwagwa Ikonge kyabonyoru Nyamusigi Kendo na boigo Miruka na ase zone ya gatatu chinsemo cha Nyamira Nyamai ya Kibirigo Sironga Tombe Bosamaro Gachuba Rigo Mamanga na Kemera nigo chirene Kimbragati ebirengo degrees 33 goike 51 na ibere ase iki yengima nigo chinseme chiche county ya Nyamira chirene kya mabera nembura bune kobwatia chinseme chinigo chirene kyo burabu chinsa cha mambia ubura iro konyira kwembura enke ase chinsemo chinde chinsa cha mugasobo igonchene kiembura ye chinkoba na marogo bamale kwena kigwambule tayo lituko lya rero bura mumbwena kigwe mambia kubwatwa nembura ye chinkoba chinsa cha mugaso na anke alamisi chinsemo cha burabu Nyansiongo esi semekanene Kijauri Mongoli Kibkeme na matutunchene kyo burabu chinsa cha mambia kubwatwa nembura ye chinkoba chinsa cha mugaso na boiga male atabwatimbura kwena kigwa chinsa cha marogoba ase chinsemo chinsemo chiokorengari rezoni akabere ekerenyo magwagwa ikonge kiabonyoru nyamusige kendo na miruka nigo chirene kyoburabu chinsa chia mambia kubatwa nembura ye chinko bachinsa chia mugaso nabo igamara tabu atimbura kwa nekigwa chinsa chia marogo bali tukoria ijuma na sezoni ya gatatu chinsemo chia nyamira nyama ya kebirigo sironga tombe bosamaro gachuba rigo mamanga na kemera nigo chirene kiembura ye chinko bali tukoria rero mugaso ri tukoria alamisi na ijuma chinsa chia mugaso boigo nchene kiembura ase chinsa chia mugaso amabera ni garabegoro ase chinsa mechi gatibirengo bye chidigiri se meronge bere na ibere go ikemeronge bere na isano na ibere ase chinsa chia botuko mabera ni garabense gatibirengo bye chidigiri 11 go ike 15 na mo abasemi bobo minigo barure chinchira cyuko erenda bene asebaganiri abari mikobeke bitangeri ndi gutanga gosombo kweliroba abayego gutanga amarure yebimeline tugo yabo na asense moyo bosombi ne chipara bantere bana batumike chipara basabiruko bamaiso shinke kembere nyinge agendrete kwene kigwa abantu boyego bagani wetanga kobera isiko na koiga mainse metaso gotikara nyomba mbaka chinga kembere ye nyinge asirire boyege tangi ko basiriro balire liororo na boyego asama kuruma kunyire ye chingoro ayuara anyokenga kiende yonsi botene bobo bwene bwe county ya Nyamira nigo bwaga nigo kwebanga bwikara rinde gutanga gwatiko kwa malaria na malaria nabo igo boroire bwa typhoid na sense moye chisemi abali mu basabire kwene kibira mabi birasi na kebarambire buya bwikiranu nabo igo kwene kyaboro kigwamba ligotambuka se chindo cyo chichira amache kero bakogende sukuru na kero bakoira nanka nabo igase county ya Kisii nigo chinsemo chezoni ntangani echichire nyango somagenche masimba nyachekiriana na nyamasibi chinsemo chezoni akabere echichire birongo musocho nyamache nyangonda kenyanya ikoba sengera rio siri nabo igo sameta na itumbe na ase chinsemo chezoni agatatu echichire kigatibe no kiumbu kiogoro bobaracho Kisii Central gitarebo itangare marani ogembo isecha nyako enyambu no nyatieko nabo igo monyerero nigo chirene kimbura gatibirengo bechi degree 33 go ike 50 na mona isana ibere kone kigwa kwembura na mabere ase chinsemo echiche county ya Kisii nigo kolebune kubwatia chinsemo echiche Kisii nigo chirene kyoburabu chinsa cha mambia uburairo kunyira kwembura enka si chinsemo chinde nabo igo chinsa cha mugaso nigo chirene kimbura yechinko basi chinsemo ao chi county ya Kisii na marogo ba mali atabu atimbura kwene kigwa embura nigere ne kiwe chinsa cha mugaso ritukoria rero Jumatano na anki alamisi ase chinsemo echiche county ya Kisii chinsa cha mugaso amabera ni garabegoro ase chinsemo ao chi county ya Kisii gatie birongo bechi degree 70 na ibere go ike 70 na kianda bego chinsa cha botu kama bera ni garabense gatie birongo bechi degree 11 go ike 15 na isato abasemi bobore minigo barure chinchira cyo kwerenda bene asibaga ni abare mikobeke bitangelinde gutanga gosombo kweliroba abego gutanga amarure yebimeline tugo yabo oboteneri bobo bwene bwe county ya Kisii nigo bwaga nigo kwebanga bwikara rinde gutanga gwatiko kwa malaria na malaria nabo igo boroire bwa typhoid abantu boigo baga ni wetanga kobera isiko na koiga mainse metaso gotikara nyomba mbaka chinga kiembure yiye chinko bayasirire umwancho mategerero yinoro mwari boro botiro bore minerire punaruwa batugetuno mo director bwe kiombigyo kolingore ire me county ya Kisii na Nyamira Henry Sese eriataria nem Victor Nyachae ngogutakero botegera liboro buya
oyo noro mwari obubole minerire kurwa radio Vuna Radio Vuna.
Minto mwenye vitinge. Litukuli yanchirire.
Ben conference go ikatocho rorona ende bona mochari tepo ichari. Njengoro kupito boko Richard.
Kweli kile na namba 145.
145. Wasaja watu elikiri. Toto korre kwera abasemina bange baratoko.
Mono sana.
Omaete kanone karabangire bakwenda barobuji semina jabo. Ntwe karabago twago tuereso ngotegerera tole.
Elieta leo kabisa ndilo rasmi ya serikali bana.
Kara diatemo namba 2.
Bwana ase line up yo gwaka ni namba 18.
Sawa role marambi yale nabugire ticket ile ya tire.
Wewe uko sambamba.
Bantu meni kimungu chukokora somo yegoye.
Oyo tangani go kumena na bagaka. Tangan tura sala. Kiagera na boko nyoru mugaka nonye naye na bobwate ole sumbwa sumumino.
Umutinyo gatano na gatatu umwaka yo 2026. Igiturikie basacha men's conference.
Mutagwa tyo mugaka. Naje tato mwa, naje tato mwa.
Kaita angoru ere to musache. Na tatu mino nanje gocha.
Nanje na mburja kante imurwe na bagwani. Yo mugaka Justus makolingo kona bigitege kamagabo ari number 149. Lande ngona koleta nda bande arafu na inje manye kobeka imenga pugu.
Ngento gamage.
Ngento rande to ya banda bangegera bache bamanyo buya bwamani zikoni Valencia. Egera to konye biya munoro ja school karandi.
Ebesa yo kweli cyane cishiringi cimisano cyoka. Akana gwetera EPP number 552800. Account number nigere 103 enekirieta Radio Vuna. Tubaisa ko bosali bakeli yengencho lyo gucenjia ubugima bwaho umutinyo gatano na gatatu